friends, events, and occasions. Life is full of moments that move you. And when you want to capture beautiful images of those moments, it's time to step up to the Nikon D3100 Digital SLR. The lightweight, compact design of the D3100 is ready to go wherever life takes you. When life is really moving, the D3100 can capture every second in full 1080p HD video with full-time autofocus and sound. The included razor-sharp Nikon 18-55mm 3x zoom lens with built-in VR image stabilization and autofocus technology helps ensure vivid color, striking contrast, and amazing clarity. When you want to freeze the action, the D3100 split-second shutter response lets you capture moments that other cameras might miss. And the D3100 gives you the flexibility to choose from a wide range of interchangeable, high-quality Nikon lenses to enhance your creativity and capabilities. But taking great pictures shouldn't be hard, so that's why the D3100 has easy-to-use scene modes that optimize the settings for a wide variety of situations, and an intuitive guide mode that assists you every step of the way. It all comes down to the incredibly detailed and emotionally moving pictures you can expect from your D3100 and its astounding 14-megapixel DX format image sensor. The Nikon D3100 Digital SLR, the perfect camera to take your images to the next level.
I'm Richard Butler from DP Review, and this is the Nikon D3200. The D3200 is the company's entry-level model, and at 24 megapixels is the highest resolution camera in its class. It's a gentle update from Nikon's previous entry-level models, and retains the useful, results-orientated guide mode that makes it an approachable way to shoot with an SLR. Changing anything more than the most basic settings can require quite a lot of button pushing, but it's got an attractive and easy-to-use interface, so it's never any great hardship. The D3200 can shoot 1080p video at up to 30 frames a second, and includes an external mic socket for if you're really worried about sound quality. It's also compatible with Nikon's WU1A Wi-Fi adapter, which allows control of the camera from a smartphone, as well as uploading photos wirelessly. Its implementation of live view can't compete with the mirrorless camera when it comes to giving a compact camera-style shooting experience. But, used as a to-the-eye DSLR, it offers excellent image quality, even in low light.
Hi, I'm Allison for DP Review, and this is the Nikon D3300. The D3300 continues on the path of its entry-level DSLR predecessors with plenty of built-in shooting and retouch modes, a small footprint, and beginner-friendly user interface. It has a high-resolution 24.2 megapixel CMOS sensor with no optical low-pass filter, just like the D7100 and D3300. JPEG image quality from all of those pixels is very good, and fine detail remains until around ISO 3200. The beginner-friendly guide mode makes it simple for the user to pick the best exposure modes based on the subject and type of scene they're shooting as they ease into more manual settings. Basic exposure parameters, shutter speed, aperture, and exposure compensation are all handled by the well-placed rear thumb wheel in concert with the exposure compensation button. This layout makes changing settings fairly quick and fluid, though the user interface is very menu-driven due to the lack of a top display. The D3300 has a large range of in-camera RAW and JPEG image editing options, and the RAW files offer ample room for corrections, including tone curve adjustments. A newly designed collapsible 18-55 f3.5 to 5.6 VR kit lens comes with the 3300. Optional wireless sharing to smartphones and tablets can be accomplished via Nikon's WU1A wireless module or an iFi SD card. We gave the D3300 a silver award when we reviewed it. Its battery life, video specification, and overall performance were very hard to find fault with. Here's what you need to know to get started with the Nikon D3400. The D3400 is usually packaged with an 18-55mm f3.5 to 5.6 kit lens. For more versatility, the 18 to 140mm f3.5 to 5.6 offers a wider zoom range. If you're only going to buy one additional lens, we'd recommend the 35mm f1.8. It's small, sharp, and great for shooting in low light. Our preference for a memory card is a UHS-1 type Class 3 SD card with at least 32GB of storage. We'd also recommend adding an extra battery to your kit. The addition of a more powerful flash, like the Speedlight SP300AF, will provide more versatility for low light and social photography. If you're a beginner, select Guide Mode. This will show you the best settings to use for your shot, which allows you to learn without getting into technical details. Effects Mode allows you to apply 10 different filters to stills and video. To get the most out of the D3400's 24-megapixel sensor, we'd recommend shooting in RAW mode and adjust the images using Nikon's bundled Capture NXD software. For more advanced photographers, the PASM exposure modes will let you take full control of the D3400, including its 11-point autofocus system. Switch to continuous autofocus mode if you want to shoot moving subjects. The D3400 shoots HD video at up to 60p. The built-in Snap Bridge feature will wirelessly connect your camera to your mobile device for photo sharing. For more in-depth information about the Nikon D3400, including a deep dive into all its key features, head to dpreview.com.